Hello, and welcome. Welcome to Daily English Whisper. This is your calm place. This is your slow place. This is your safe place to learn English. My name is Alex. I am your teacher today. And I am very glad you are here. Thank you for pressing play. Thank you for giving yourself this time. Even a few minutes matter. In today's episode, we will practice something very useful. Something very real. Something you can use every single day. Today, we will practice English for everyday life. Not difficult English. Not school English. Not fast English. Slow English. Clear English. Useful English. This episode is about useful phrases for beginners. Simple phrases. Common phrases. Phrases people really use. By the end of this episode, English will feel closer to your life. You will recognize more English around you. And listening will feel easier and calmer. Many learners tell me the same thing. They say, I study English, but I don't know what to say. They say, I hear English, but I don't catch the phrases. They say, I want English for real life, not only for class. Maybe this is you. Maybe you know some words, but you don't know how to use them together. Maybe you understand single words, but full phrases feel hard. If this sounds like you, you are in the right place. You are not bad at English. You are not slow. You are not failing. You just need useful phrases. Repeated slowly. Many times. Many people think learning English means learning many words. They think more words is better. This is a myth. Real English is not about many words. Real English is about phrases. People speak in phrases. People listen in phrases. For example, people don't say only help. They say, can you help me? They don't say only wait. They say, just a moment. These are phrases. And phrases are powerful. Another myth is this. You must understand everything you hear. This is not true. Good listening is not about understanding every word. It is about recognizing phrases again and again. When you hear the same phrase many times, your brain relaxes. Your ears say, I know this. And this is when learning happens. Now, let me tell you the big idea of today's episode. Useful phrases make English feel easy and real. When you learn phrases for everyday life, English stops feeling like a test. English becomes a tool. You can use it at home, at work, at a store, with people. Today, we will focus on listening first. You will hear useful phrases. You will hear them slowly. You will hear them many times. You do not need to memorize. You do not need to write. You only need to listen. And repeat when I invite you. This is slow listening practice. Slow listening helps your ears. Slow listening helps your brain. Fast English can feel heavy. Slow English feels friendly.
In this episode, I will speak slowly.
I will repeat ideas naturally. I will give you time. Sometimes I will say, repeat after me. Sometimes I will say it with me slowly. You can speak out loud. You can speak quietly. You can just listen. All of this is okay. You do not need to be perfect. You only need to stay calm.
Now, let me say something very important.
You do not need to learn English all at once. You do not need to learn everything today. English grows in small pieces. One phrase today. One phrase tomorrow. This is enough. This is how confidence grows. This episode is made for real life. For everyday moments. For normal days. English for when you wake up. English for when you need help. English for when you talk to people. Not big speeches. Not long explanations. Just useful phrases. So now, take a slow breath. Relax your shoulders. Relax your face. You are not late. You are exactly where you need to be. Stay with me. We will go step by step. Now, let's continue. Let's talk about the simple listening technique we will use today.
Before we start listening to many phrases,
let me ask you a simple question. How do you usually listen to English? Maybe you listen and try to understand every word. Maybe you listen and feel tired. Maybe you stop the audio many times. This is very common. Today, we will listen in a different way. Today, we will use one simple listening technique. A very gentle technique. This technique is called slow shadowing. Do not worry about the name. The idea is very easy. Slow shadowing means this. You listen to a short phrase. You hear it slowly. Then you repeat it slowly. You do not rush. You do not translate. You follow the sound. This is very good for beginners. Why? Because phrases are music. They have rhythm. They have shape. When you repeat a phrase, your ears learn the rhythm. Your mouth learns the shape. This helps you remember the phrase. Many learners try to learn phrases by reading. Reading is useful. But listening is more important. In real life, you hear phrases before you read them. So today, we train your ears first. Now, let me show you how this works. First, you listen. Do not repeat yet. Listen to this phrase. Good morning. Listen again. Good morning. Now, repeat after me. Say it slowly. Good morning. Good. Notice how your mouth feels. Notice the rhythm. This is a very common phrase. People say it every day. Now, let's try another one. Listen first. How can I help you? Listen again. How can I help you? Now repeat after me. How can I help you? Very good. You do not need to understand every word. You only need to feel the phrase. Understanding comes later.
Now, let me say something important.
When you listen to phrases, do not worry about grammar. Do not worry about rules. Rules come later. First, you need familiarity. Familiar phrases feel safe. Now, let's continue. Listen to this phrase. Just a moment. Listen again. Just a moment. Now repeat after me. Just a moment. Good. This phrase is very useful. People say it at work, at a store, on the phone. Now, let's listen to another one. Listen. I'm sorry. Listen again. I'm sorry. Now repeat after me. I'm sorry. Very nice. Now, let me explain something important. When you repeat phrases like this, your brain starts to recognize them. Later, in real life, when you hear the phrase, your brain says, I know this. This makes listening easier. And when listening feels easy, confidence grows. Now, let me talk about confusion. Sometimes, you will feel confused. Sometimes, a phrase feels strange. This is normal. Confusion means your brain is learning. Do not stop when you feel confused. Stay calm. Keep listening. Now, let's practice a few more useful phrases together. Listen. Can you help me? Listen again. Can you help me? Now repeat after me. Can you help me? Good. Another one. Listen. Excuse me. Listen again. Excuse me. Now repeat. Excuse me. Very good. These phrases are small, but they are powerful. Now, let me say something very important. You do not need to repeat loudly. You do not need to repeat perfectly. Soft repetition is enough. Your mouth learns even when you whisper. Now, let's talk about daily practice. You do not need long practice. 5 minutes is enough. You listen to a few phrases. You repeat them slowly. That's all. Short daily practice is better than long practice one time a week. Your ears like routine. Your brain likes calm repetition. Now, let's do one more short shadowing moment. Listen carefully. That's okay. Listen again. That's okay. Now repeat after me. That's okay. Good. This phrase is very useful. You can use it every day. Now, let me say something encouraging. If today you remember one phrase, that is success. If tomorrow you hear the same phrase again, that is progress. Learning phrases is not fast, but it is strong. Now, keep this feeling. In the next part, we will talk about the main problem many learners have with useful phrases and how to make them feel natural. Stay with me. Now, let's talk about the main problem many beginners feel with useful phrases. This problem is very common. Many learners say, I know the words, but I don't use the phrases. Or they say, I hear the phrase, but I forget it. Or maybe you think, I understand when I listen, but I don't remember later. If you feel this way, please listen carefully. You are not doing anything wrong. Your brain is working normally. Phrases feel difficult at first because they are groups of words. Your brain is used to learning single words. But English is not spoken in single words. English lives in phrases. This is why phrases feel new. This is why phrases feel heavy at first. But this is also why phrases are powerful. Now, let me explain this slowly. When you learn a single word, you know the word. But when you learn a phrase, you know how people really speak. For example, the word help is useful. But the phrase, can you help me? Is much more useful. In real life, people use phrases. So the goal is not to remember many words. The goal is to recognize phrases. Recognition comes before memory. First, you hear a phrase many times. Then, your brain says, I know this sound. Later, memory appears. This is why slow listening is important. Now, let me talk about another common problem. Many learners think they must use the phrase immediately. They think, if I don't say it now, I failed. This creates pressure. Pressure blocks memory. You do not need to use a phrase today. You need to hear it again and again. Your brain stores it quietly. Later, one day, the phrase comes out. This feels surprising. But it is normal. Now, let me ask you a gentle question. Have you ever heard a song many times? And one day you start singing it? You did not study the song. You did not memorize it. You just heard it many times. Phrases work the same way. Now, let me say something very important. You do not need to force phrases. You invite them. You listen. You repeat. You relax. Now, let's practice this idea together. I will say a phrase. You listen. Just a moment. Now listen again. Just a moment. Now repeat after me. Just a moment. Good. Now, notice something. You did not think about grammar. You did not think about rules. You just repeated the sound. This is correct learning. Now, let me explain why this helps everyday life. When you hear phrases many times, your ears learn to catch them. Later, when someone speaks fast, your ears still recognize the phrase. You may not understand every word, but you understand the phrase. And this is enough. Now, let's practice another phrase. Listen. Can you help me? Listen again. Can you help me? Now repeat after me. Can you help me? Very good. This phrase is very common. People use it at work, at a store, at home. Now, let me talk about forgetting. Forgetting is normal. Your brain forgets to make space. Then it remembers again. Do not feel bad when you forget a phrase. Forgetting is part of learning. Each time you hear the phrase again, it becomes stronger.
Now, let me say something very important. You do not need to remember all phrases from one episode.
You only need to recognize them. Recognition is success.
Now, let me give you another example.
Listen. Excuse me. Listen again. Excuse me. Now repeat after me. Excuse me. Good. This phrase is very short, but it is very powerful. You can use it when you need attention. You can use it to be polite.
Now, let me explain something helpful. Useful phrases often appear in the same situations. For example, at a store, you hear,
"Can I help you?" "Just a moment." "Thank you." These phrases repeat. When situations repeat, phrases repeat. This makes learning easier. Now, let me give you a small listening practice. Listen carefully. I'm sorry. Listen again. I'm sorry. Now repeat after me. I'm sorry. Very nice. This phrase is about feeling. It is about connection. Phrases are not only words. They are emotion. When you use a phrase, you connect with people.
Now, let me say something gentle.
You do not need to feel ready to use phrases. You only need to feel familiar. Familiar phrases come out naturally. Now, let me ask you something softly. What if English could feel familiar? Not perfect. Not fast. Just familiar. This is our goal.
Now, let me say something encouraging. If today you recognize one phrase,
that is progress. If tomorrow you hear the same phrase again, that is growth.
Small growth matters.
Now, if this episode helps you feel calmer, if it helps English feel more real, you can gently like this video. It helps this quiet place grow. And it helps other learners find useful English. Now, let's continue. In the next part, we will start practicing everyday useful phrases. For real situations. Very simple situations. Very common situations. Now, let's begin with the first group of useful phrases. These are phrases you hear every day. These are phrases you can use every day. They are simple. They are polite. They are very common. This first group is about starting everyday interactions. Most English interactions start in a very simple way. They start with greetings. Greetings are important. They open the door. Let's listen slowly. Listen. Hello. Listen again. Hello. Now repeat after me. Hello. Good. This is the most common greeting. You can use it anywhere. Now, listen to another one. Hi. Listen again. Hi. Now repeat. Hi. Very good. Hello and hi are very friendly. They are safe. They are easy.
Now, let's listen to another greeting.
Good morning. Listen again. Good morning. Now repeat after me. Good morning. Nice. This phrase is used in the morning. At work. At a store. With neighbors. Now, another one. Good afternoon. Listen again. Good afternoon. Now repeat. Good afternoon. Very good. And one more. Good evening. Listen again. Good evening. Now repeat after me. Good evening. Excellent. These phrases are polite. They show respect.
Now, let me say something important.
You do not need to use all of them. You can choose one or two. That is enough.
Now, let's move to another very common group of phrases.
These phrases are about being polite. Politeness is very important in English. People use polite phrases every day. Listen carefully. Please. Listen again. Please. Now repeat after me. Please. Good. This word is small, but it is powerful. Now, listen to another one. Thank you. Listen again. Thank you. Now repeat. Thank you. Very nice. Now, listen to the answer. You're welcome. Listen again. You're welcome. Now repeat after me. You're welcome. Excellent. These phrases appear everywhere. At a store. At work. At home.
Now, let's practice a small moment together.
Listen. Thank you. Now answer with me. You're welcome. Good. Again. Thank you. You're welcome. Very nice.
Now, let's add another polite phrase.
Listen. Excuse me. Listen again. Excuse me. Now repeat after me. Excuse me. Good. This phrase is very useful. You can use it when you need attention. You can use it when you pass someone. You can use it to be polite.
Now, let me say something important.
You do not need long sentences to be polite. Short phrases are enough.
Now, let's move to another common group of phrases.
These phrases are about asking for help. Everyone needs help sometimes. These phrases are very useful. Listen. Can you help me? Listen again. Can you help me? Now repeat after me. Can you help me? Good. This phrase is very common. Now, listen to another one. I need help. Listen again. I need help. Now repeat. I need help. Very good. These phrases are simple. They are clear.
Now, let me explain something helpful.
When you use useful phrases, you do not need to change them. You can say them the same way every time. This makes English easier. Now, let's practice a small listening and speaking moment. Listen carefully. Can you help me, please? Listen again. Can you help me, please? Now repeat after me. Can you help me, please? Excellent. Adding please makes it polite.
Now, let's move to another very useful phrase.
Listen. Just a moment. Listen again. Just a moment. Now repeat after me. Just a moment. Good. This phrase is used when you need time. At work. On the phone. At a store.
Now, let me say something important. You do not need to remember all phrases today.
You only need to recognize them. Recognition comes first. Memory comes later. Now, let's practice recognition. I will say a phrase. You listen. You repeat if you want. Listen. That's okay. Listen again. That's okay. Now repeat after me. That's okay. Good. This phrase is friendly. It shows understanding. Now, let me give you a small reminder. Useful phrases appear again and again. In the same situations. This is good. It means learning becomes easier with time. Now, let's pause for a moment. Take a slow breath. You are doing well. You are not rushing. You are listening. You are learning naturally.
Now, let me say something encouraging. If you remember only one phrase from today,
that is enough. If you hear it again tomorrow, that is progress. Now, let's continue. In the next part,
we will practice more useful phrases for everyday situations, and we will connect them to real life.
Stay with me.
Now, let's continue slowly.
You are doing very well. This next group of useful phrases is about daily situations and simple responses. These are phrases people use many times a day. They are short. They are natural.
Knowing these phrases helps you feel calm in real life.
Let's begin. First, let's listen to phrases people use when they talk about their day. Listen carefully. I'm fine. Listen again. I'm fine. Now repeat after me. I'm fine. Good. This phrase is very common. People use it when someone asks, "How are you?" Now, listen to another one. I'm good. Listen again. I'm good. Now repeat. I'm good. Very nice. Both phrases are correct. Both are natural. Now, listen to another one. I'm okay. Listen again. I'm okay. Now repeat after me. I'm okay. Good. These three phrases are very useful. You can use them many times.
Now, let's practice a small moment together.
Listen. How are you? Now answer with me. I'm fine. Good. Again. How are you? I'm good. Very nice. You are practicing real English. Now, let's move to phrases about your day. Listen. It's good. Listen again. It's good. Now repeat after me. It's good. Good. Now another one. It's busy. Listen again. It's busy. Now repeat. It's busy. Very nice. Now another one. It's okay. Listen again. It's okay. Now repeat after me. It's okay. Good. These phrases help you talk about your day. Now, let's practice them in context. Listen. How was your day? Now answer with me. It's good. Good. Again. How was your day? It's busy. Very nice. This is a real conversation. Short. Clear. Natural. Now, let's move to phrases about what you are doing. These phrases are very common. Listen. I'm working. Listen again. I'm working. Now repeat after me. I'm working. Good. Now another one. I'm studying. Listen again. I'm studying. Now repeat. I'm studying. Very nice. Another one. I'm relaxing. Listen again. I'm relaxing. Now repeat after me. I'm relaxing. Good. These phrases are very useful. Now, let's practice together. Listen. What are you doing? Now answer with me. I'm working. Good. Again. What are you doing? I'm relaxing. Very nice. You see? Simple answers are enough. Now, let's move to another important group of phrases. These phrases are about understanding and not understanding. This is very important for beginners. Listen. I understand. Listen again. I understand. Now repeat after me. I understand. Good. Now, listen to another one. I don't understand. Listen again. I don't understand. Now repeat. I don't understand. Very nice. This phrase is very powerful. It helps you communicate honestly. Now, listen to another helpful phrase. Can you repeat, please? Listen again. Can you repeat, please? Now repeat after me. Can you repeat, please? Excellent. This phrase helps you feel safe. You do not need to pretend. You can ask for help. Now, let's practice a small moment together. Listen. I don't understand. Now repeat. I don't understand. Good. Now listen. Can you repeat, please? Now repeat. Can you repeat, please? Very good. These phrases protect your confidence. Now, let me say something important. You do not need to hide confusion. Confusion is normal.
Using useful phrases helps you stay calm. Now, let's move to another group. These phrases are about simple actions.
Listen. I need help. Listen again. I need help. Now repeat after me. I need help. Good. Another one. I need time. Listen again. I need time. Now repeat. I need time. Very nice. Another one. I'm ready. Listen again. I'm ready. Now repeat after me. I'm ready. Good. These phrases help you in daily life. Now, let's practice recognition. I will say a phrase. You listen and notice it. Listen. That's fine. Listen again. That's fine. Now repeat if you want. That's fine. Good. Now, let me say something gentle. You do not need to memorize all these phrases today. You only need to hear them. Hearing creates familiarity. Familiarity creates comfort. Comfort creates confidence. Now, let me say something encouraging. If one phrase feels familiar today, that is progress. If tomorrow you hear it again, that is growth. Learning useful phrases is not fast, but it is real. Now, stay with me. In the next part, we will connect these phrases to real daily moments and situations. And we will keep going slowly. You are doing very well. This next part is very important. It helps useful phrases move from listening to real life. Way number 3 is this. Connect useful phrases to real daily moments. Not to books. Not to tests. To life. Many beginners learn phrases, but they keep them inside their head. The phrase feels far away. The phrase feels unused. Today, we change that. We connect phrases to moments you already live. Let me explain this slowly. Your day is full of small moments. You wake up. You move. You wait. You ask. You answer. Each moment can use a phrase. This makes English feel natural. Now, let's start with the morning. You wake up. You see the day. You can say, "Good morning." Say it softly. Say it calmly. Good morning. This is English in real life. You look in the mirror. You can say, "I'm ready." Listen again. I'm ready. Now repeat after me. I'm ready. Good. This phrase fits your life. Now, let's move to another moment. You go out. You meet someone. You say, "Hi." That is enough. Then they ask, "How are you?" You answer, "I'm fine." This is real English. Now, let's practice this small moment together. Listen. How are you? Now answer with me. I'm fine. Good. That is a full interaction.
Now, let's move to another daily moment.
You are busy. Someone asks you something. You can say, just a moment. Listen again. Just a moment. Now repeat after me. Just a moment. Good. This phrase gives you time. It makes you feel calm.
Now, let's move to a moment many beginners fear.
You do not understand. This is normal. You can say, I don't understand. Listen again. I don't understand. Now repeat after me. I don't understand. Very good. This phrase protects you. It keeps communication open. Now, you can add one more phrase. Can you repeat, please? Listen again. Can you repeat, please? Now repeat after me. Can you repeat, please? Excellent. This phrase is very important.
It tells the other person,
I want to understand.
Now, let's move to another daily moment.
You need help. You can say, can you help me? Listen again. Can you help me? Now repeat after me. Can you help me? Good. You can use this phrase at work, at a store, at home.
Now, let me show you how phrases stay simple.
You do not need to change them. You say them the same way.
Simple phrases are strong phrases. Now, let's practice another moment.
Someone thanks you. They say, thank you. You answer, you're welcome. Listen again. You're welcome. Now repeat after me. You're welcome. Very nice. This phrase is polite. It is kind.
Now, let me say something important.
You do not need to wait for the perfect moment. You use phrases when the moment appears. The moment comes first. The phrase follows. This makes learning easy. Now, let me ask you something gently. Which phrase feels most useful to you right now? Good morning? I'm fine. Can you help me? Just a moment? You can leave a small comment. One phrase is enough.
Your comment helps this calm place grow.
And it helps other learners see that simple English is enough.
Now, let me say something encouraging.
When you use a phrase once,
it may feel strange.
When you use it again, it feels easier. This is how confidence grows. Not fast, but real.
Now, let me give you a short listening practice.
I will say a phrase. You listen. You imagine the moment. Listen. That's okay. Listen again. That's okay. Now repeat after me. That's okay. Good. You can use this phrase when someone says sorry, or when something is small.
Now, let me say something gentle.
You do not need to speak many phrases every day. One or two is enough. Small use is better than no use. Now, stay with me. In the next part, we will take these phrases
and turn them into very small habits.
Habits you can keep, even on busy days. You are doing great. Now, let's continue gently. This is the last main way,
And it is very important.
Way number 4 is this.
Let useful phrases live inside your day.
Not only in practice time. Not only when you study. All day. In small, quiet moments. Many beginners think phrases are something they memorize.
They think phrases live in a notebook
or in a lesson.
But useful phrases are not for notebooks. They are for life.
When phrases live inside your day, English feels natural. Let me explain this slowly. You already talk to yourself every day. In your mind. Out loud. In small words. Now, you gently change the language. You wake up. You say quietly, "Good morning." You do not need to say more. You stand up. You say, "I'm ready." You go to the kitchen. You say, "Just a moment." These are phrases you already learned. Now they live in your life. Let's try one together. Listen. I'm ready. Listen again. I'm ready. Now repeat after me. I'm ready. Good. Now imagine saying this in the morning. This connects English to your life.
Now, let me say something important.
You do not need to force English. You invite it. One phrase at a time. Now, let's talk about why this works. When phrases follow your day,
your brain stops seeing English as something special.
English becomes familiar. And familiarity removes fear. Fear comes from surprise. Familiar phrases remove surprise.
Now, let me give you another example.
You are busy. Someone talks to you. You say, "Just a moment." This phrase gives you time. It gives you space. You are not rushed. Now, let's practice it again. Listen. Just a moment. Now repeat after me. Just a moment. Good.
Now imagine saying this at work.
Or at home. This is real English. Now, let's talk about feelings. Feelings happen every day. You feel tired. You feel okay. You feel good.
You can use phrases for feelings.
For example, you say, "I'm tired." "I'm okay." "I'm good." These are phrases. Let's practice one. Listen. I'm tired. Now repeat after me. I'm tired. Good. Now imagine saying this after a long day. This connects English to emotion.
Now, let me say something gentle.
You do not need full sentences. You do not need explanations. Short phrases are enough. Now, let's talk about repeating phrases. Repetition is very important. You can choose one phrase for the day. Today, your phrase can be, "I'm fine." You say it in the morning. You say it later. You say it at night. This phrase becomes comfortable. Let's say it together. Listen. I'm fine. Now repeat after me. I'm fine. Very good. Now, let me explain something important. When a phrase feels comfortable, your mouth opens easily. You do not think. You do not worry. This is confidence. Confidence comes from comfort. Now, let me give you another example. You hear someone say, "Thank you." You answer, "You're welcome." You already practiced this. Your mouth remembers. Let's repeat it once more. Listen. You're welcome. Now repeat after me. You're welcome. Good. Now, imagine this happening in real life. This is success. Now, let me say something honest. Some days, you will forget to use English. Some days, you will not say any phrase. This is normal. Do not feel bad. The next day, you continue. Learning is not perfect. Learning is returning. Now, let me say something encouraging. When phrases live inside your day, English stops feeling heavy. It stops feeling like work. It starts feeling like part of you. Now, we are almost at the end. In the next part, I will show you very small habits. Tiny habits. Habits you can keep. Even when life is busy. Stay with me. You are doing very well. This last way becomes very easy when we turn it into small habits. Very small habits. Gentle habits. Habits you can keep even on busy days. You do not need more time. You only need small moments. Small moments make phrases stay with you. Let's go step by step. First, let's talk about one simple habit. Choose one useful phrase for the day. Only one. Not 5. Not 10. One phrase is enough. For example, today your phrase can be, "Good morning." You say it when you wake up. You say it quietly. You say it calmly. Good morning. You say it again later. Good morning. This phrase becomes familiar. Tomorrow, you choose a new one. Maybe, "I'm fine." You say it in the morning. "I'm fine." You say it in the afternoon. "I'm fine." This habit is very easy and very powerful. Now, let's try it together. Listen. I'm fine. Now repeat after me. I'm fine. Good. Now imagine saying this in your day. This is real practice. Now, let's talk about another small habit. Use phrases when you feel something. Feelings happen every day. You feel tired. You feel okay. You feel good. When you feel something, you say a phrase. For example, you feel tired. You say, "I'm tired." Let's practice. Listen. I'm tired. Now repeat after me. I'm tired.
Good. You feel okay. You say, I'm okay. Listen again. I'm okay. Now repeat. I'm okay. Very good. This habit connects English to emotion. And emotion helps memory. Now, let's talk about another habit. Use phrases when you wait. Waiting happens every day. You wait in line. You wait for someone. You wait for time. When you wait, you can say a phrase. For example, just a moment. Let's practice. Listen. Just a moment. Now repeat after me. Just a moment. Good. You do not need to say it to anyone. You say it to yourself. This is still practice. Now, let's move to another small habit. Use phrases when you need help. Everyone needs help sometimes. When you need help, you say, can you help me? Let's practice again. Listen. Can you help me? Now repeat after me. Can you help me? Very good. You can use this phrase out loud or quietly. Both help your learning. Now, let's talk about another habit. Use phrases when you don't understand. This habit is very important. Many beginners stay silent when they do not understand. This creates fear. Instead, you use a phrase. For example, I don't understand. Let's practice. Listen. I don't understand. Now repeat after me. I don't understand. Good. You can also say, can you repeat, please? Listen again. Can you repeat, please? Now repeat. Can you repeat, please? Excellent. These phrases protect you. They keep communication open. Now, let's talk about another small habit. Say polite phrases every time you can. Polite phrases are easy, and people use them a lot. When someone helps you, you say, thank you. When someone thanks you, you say, you're welcome. Let's practice one more time. Listen. You're welcome. Now repeat after me. You're welcome. Good. These phrases make you feel confident. They make conversations smooth. Now, let's talk about another habit. Repeat phrases out loud at night. At night, your day is quiet. You can choose 2 phrases. Only 2. You say them slowly. For example, good morning. I'm fine. You say them again. Good morning. I'm fine. This helps memory. Your brain remembers phrases better. Before sleep. Now, let me say something important. You do not need to do all these habits. You choose 1 or 2. That is enough. Simple habits work because they do not feel heavy. Heavy practice stops. Light practice continues. And when you continue,
Phrases stay with you. One day, you will notice something. You hear English. And you recognize a phrase. You do not panic. You feel calm. This moment comes from small habits. Now, stay with me. We are at the final part. We will bring everything together. We will talk about who you are becoming. Stay calm. You are doing very well. Now, let's slow down together. Take a soft breath. You stayed until the end. You listened. You practiced. That matters more than you think. Today, you worked with useful English phrases for everyday life. Not difficult phrases. Not long sentences. Simple phrases. Real phrases. Let's bring everything together now. You learned that English is not many words. English is phrases. Phrases people use every day. Phrases that open conversations. Phrases that help you feel safe. You heard greetings. You heard polite phrases. You heard phrases for help. You heard phrases for feelings. And you heard them slowly. Many times. This is how learning works. You also learned something very important. You do not need to understand everything. You do not need to remember everything. You only need to recognize phrases. Again and again. Recognition is success. When your ears recognize a phrase, your brain relaxes. When your brain relaxes, confidence grows. Now, let me remind you of the big idea of today. Useful phrases make English part of your real life. Not a school subject. Not a test. A tool. A helper. A calm voice in your day. Now, let me share the secret sentence of this episode. This sentence holds the heart of everything we practice today. I use simple English phrases in my daily life. Say it with me slowly. I use simple English phrases in my daily life. Again. I use simple English phrases in my daily life. This sentence is not only English practice. It is a new way of thinking. It reminds you that English does not need to be big. It needs to be present. Now, imagine your day again. You wake up. You say, "Good morning." You feel tired. You say, "I'm tired." Someone speaks to you. You say, "Just a moment." You don't understand. You say, "I don't understand." Someone helps you. You say, "Thank you." They answer. You say, "You're welcome." These are all phrases you practiced. This is English living inside your day. Nothing special. Nothing scary. Just normal life. Now, let me say something very honest. Some days, English will feel easy. Some days, it will feel hard. This is normal. Learning moves up and down. But something important is changing. English is no longer far away. It is no longer only something you study. English is becoming familiar. Familiar sounds. Familiar phrases. familiar feelings. And familiarity creates confidence.
Now, let me speak to you directly.
You do not need to sound perfect. You do not need to speak fast. Slow English is real English. Simple English is strong English. People understand you when you are calm.
And calm comes from practice.
You are becoming a person
Who understands useful phrases?
a person who recognizes English, a person who uses English in real life. Even if it is slow, even if it is simple. That is real progress.
Now, let me say something important.
If you are listening to this podcast, you are already doing something brave. You are choosing patience. You are choosing calm learning. You are choosing yourself. And I am proud of you. If you want to keep learning this way, slowly and gently, you can stay with us here at Daily English Whisper. You can subscribe
and continue practicing useful phrases,
slow listening, and calm English every day. This channel is for beginners, for busy lives, for real progress. I will be here, speaking slowly, repeating what matters. My name is Alex, and I am truly proud of your effort today. Even one phrase is progress. Even one moment is learning. Keep going. Keep listening. Keep trusting the process. I will see you in the next episode.